Hello, this is my second video today, and now I'm gonna actually talk about school. Um, Many people are going from, well, I think it's junior high or high school, over to college and universities and such. And then you get a responsibility that can really hurt you or make you emotional overloaded, like I did. My advice to you is to go online on YouTube and also check the schools around you, which kind of classes they have, even if it's a little bit out of the state or even farther away. Make sure to know what kind of jobs you actually can take, and also think about those classes that don't really are classes. Take me for example. Last year I went to study photographics and communication and stuff like that. I could have ended up as a photograph or working for a newspaper, making home pages or such. But my goal was to become an animator. But I soon understood that this wasn't a line for me. First of all, we were forced to do photographics anyway, even though we didn't wanna, and that didn't interest me at all. So I dropped out. So I'm a dropout. But I still have, I think it's 3 years until I have to go to grown up learning. I'm from Norway, so I'm not really sure about the American laws or the state laws. Um, but the thing is, I suggest that you should check on the internet, see videos. Are you into something that's not really a class anymore? Check if you can take a class 1 year and then just jump right into the learning process in a job. Take me for an instance. I am gonna go on this class if I get in. I am actually waiting on this class in 5 different schools, and I've still not come into one of them. The school is not starting until about 4 days, but I'm actually stuck on building classes where I'm gonna build houses and huts and chairs and yeah, name it, woodwork. And I'm not that kind of person, you see? I maybe look a little bit big boned, but I am, but still, I'm not that kind of person. Um, but last night I understood that did understand that I actually should take the classes I'm waiting for. Since I'm waiting in 5 different schools, the chances are higher that I actually will get into one of them. Even though I only stand first in one of lines, and that's a school, well, possibly over an hour from here. And I live in the mountains, so I have to take 2 buses to get down to the school, maybe 3. The thing is, I choose to take a class where we learn about design and art and sculpturing and all that kind of stuff, even some net graphics and such. Um, but I choose to go that 1 year instead of going next year, and I'm gonna drop right out into the working process, where I'm gonna work at the theater for 3 years, unless I move to Sweden and take a class there, which is the only one in Norway, Sweden, or Denmark. So it's kind of hard to me to move from here to Sweden. But yeah, and my dream is to become and makeup and facial like sci-fi things, make masks for awesome movies, put makeup on famous people and making wigs that makes you look like a celebrity, and transform people from old to young, from young to old, and even make them more hairy, less hairy, you know. So I suggest, are you into cars? Look up the car work onto the internet. Are you into horses? Look up the work of a horse trainer or a riding teacher. You have to check it really good. And if you think you have done a false the first year, keep on trying. Don't stop like, I don't fit into any classes. You're kidding me. You have been into one class. You have probably not been into many other classes. You have never finished all of them. There is a class out there for you. Even if you're a gamer, you can become a game developer. You can job in a gaming magazine. You can even go on YouTube and make videos and try to get famous that way as well. But you have to have a job if you're going to try to get famous on Facebook, YouTube. The thing is, YouTube is a really big network, so the chance of you actually getting noticed is really low unless you actually know someone who have a lot of subscribers that actually can recommend you. And I'm sorry if I'm plucking in my hair, your hair. But yeah, I think that's about it. And you don't dare give up. The worst thing a person could do is to give up school. College is one of the most important things you take with you throughout life. Unless you actually do want to work in a store, sitting there and register all day, check for empty places to put in things, change your prices. I have been working on a normal drugstore, I think it was called, and it's boring. That's freaking hell. And I didn't even get paid. But yeah, that's my advice. If you have any questions for me, my email address is gonna be down below. I answer as quick as I ever can. If there's something you're wondering, I will help you.